Sunday, Sunday, Songwriting, AATFP. I'm so angry. But it is about anger issues because it seems to be pretty prevalent, and I don't think it's just from stress. Well, I think a lot of it's from stress in this world. There's a lot of stress, a lot of financial stress, a lot of reasons to be angry, and sometimes we take it out on those we love the most. So this is kind of about that. Love is slow, slow to anger. Love is slow, slow to anger. When you say something and it triggers me, I just wanna get angry, 'cause I feel so hurt and I don't feel seen. There was so much pain, see, and I don't know if you understand that I don't feel loved, but that doesn't mean I can't love you. And love is slow to anger. Love is slow, 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 slow to anger. So when I feel my love's on a hanger, I gotta take one step back. I don't have to feel that anger when I want to stay on my track. You cannot know what I'm healing. You have not been through my feeling. All I want to do is love you, and love is slow to anger. Love is slow, 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 slow to anger. So when I do take a step back, then two steps further, oh, I don't think of what I lack, or feel no worth or guilt, degraded. No, I'm elated, 'cause I am still connected to my soul. And when I think about it, I'm whole. And if I just stay angry at all of them, then I'm not shining the light I am, and I'm not being who I really am. I am love in a super cosmic body spaceship. I am love, reflecting your love too, 'cause love is slow. Love is slow. Love is slow. Love is slow to anger. Love is slow, slow to anger. Love is slow, slow to anger. Yeah, love is slow, slow to anger. Yeah, love is slow, slow to anger. I have so much pain from so many past experiences, been driven insane, grief-stricken, chronically anxious. Still I know that I can feel and heal through this. I treasure our connection, just wanna be your love reflection. And love is slow to anger. Love is slow, slow to anger. Love is slow, slow to anger. And feeling insignificant angers quickly. Feeling pathetic angers quickly. Feeling ripped off angers quickly. Feeling powerless. Oh, that angers quickly. What else? Tell me. Feeling poisoned yourselves out there.
You break a string on your instrument. Anger's quickly. Happy socks.
One more.
Happy socks. Yes.
Trying to listen to y'all out there. How about feeling not heard? Angers quickly. That's why we thank WRFG for hearing the voices that might not be heard otherwise. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Sing the last chorus with me, 'cause love is slow, slow to anger. Love is slow, slow to anger. Love is slow, slow to anger. Yeah, keep it going. Love is slow. Anger's quickly, yeah. Love is slow, slow to anger, yeah. So slow down and find what's behind the anger.
Bravo, sounding amazing.
Thank you so much for watching Sunday Songwriting number 172, which is a song that I was inspired to write because I was watching a video about healing from past abusive situations. And this guy, he was just so nice, and he said stuff like, it's never okay to yell at someone. It's never okay for someone to yell at you. Ever. Not even if they're your boss, not even if they're your friend, not even if they're your parent. It's not okay for someone to yell at you, to humiliate you, to put you down, to call you names, to curse at you. That's never okay. And love is slow to anger. He said that, and it just clicked in my head. Like, that is beautiful. That is just beautiful, because that's kind of what I feel like when someone yells at me, or when someone's short with me, or when someone's angry at me. I know it's their issue, and I don't need to personalize it and stuff like that. At the same time, I don't feel loved when someone yells at me, and that just nailed it on the head. And I do think sometimes it's appropriate to raise your voice. Like, if you're raising a child and that child is about to run into the middle of the street, you need to yell and stuff like that. At the same time, that child might start crying because you yelled at them. And it's okay to say, I understand, I yelled at you, and I apologize. At the same time, I did do that to save your life. But just to recognize that yelling feels bad is okay to do. You don't have to think that yelling is a good thing. And then I'm guilty too of getting angry with people, and I'm not yelling in their face, but I think part of my reaction, which might be my own sadness, is also combined with, I'm angry that that person is doing that. And so I need to say to myself, well, love is slow to anger, so why are you angry at them? If you love them, let's get to the bottom of this. Maybe there's something else going on here. Why is your love being conditional? Because love is slow to anger. I think we can cover a lot of ground with this, don't you? I think that there's a lot of situations where
this might not work, and that's okay. We're still learning, we're still growing. I just think that if it can help, then use it. Say slow down to the people that you love, because the anger might be too quick. Slow down. Instead of there's a reason why you're getting angry, and that's valid. You need to feel your anger, maybe from past wounds or whatnot. But slow down. Let's not take it out on each other. Let's love each other. Does that make sense? It's so easy when you're putting yourself out there in the world to try to look like you're okay, like you're happy all the time, and then you come home to your house and you feel frustrated because maybe you don't feel happy. And maybe you're angry about that because something in your life is triggering you. Bills are stressing you out. Your health could be stressing you out. There's so many things that could be stressing you out. I also do think that toxicity in our livers causes anger issues, causes rage. And so eating healthy can really help with anger issues too. I know that when I went vegan, I could not believe how good I felt. I'm not vegan anymore. I just wasn't aware of all the toxicity in the meat industry until I was like 20. I met my first vegetarian. Well, that's not true. I met the first vegetarian who was my age. So at that time, I learned that you don't have to eat meat. And at that time, I was in college, the freshman 15 they always talk about. And because it's all you can eat. It's all you can eat buffets 3 times a day, pretty much. And so I didn't realize that I was eating all these toxins and definitely binging on sugars. I didn't know about the sugar thing at the time. And so what happened is I met this guy, I guess it was my junior or senior year of college. And he said, the reason why I became vegetarian is because I want a relationship with my food. And I never thought about it like that. And I feel silly or stupid that I never even thought about it, even though it was exactly what I knew in my heart when I was growing up and I would actually see vegetables grow on plants. It gave me such joy. It gave me such elation. And I honestly didn't know where these vegetables were coming from. So from his standpoint, it wasn't a matter of eating vegetables or meat. It was a matter of, let's really see the relationship with our food. Okay, well, I don't know where these vegetables came from. However, they're a little bit safer to see where they come from than where the animals come from. Because I pretty much know the vegetables grew on a plant. And the animals, I don't know how they were treated. I don't know so much about what they ate. There's just a lot of other factors involved. So that began my journey in food quality. And that was before I knew about organic food. And that was before there was much organic food in grocery stores. It was mainly just health food stores that you had to go to. So it's been a nice journey. And I guess that kind of gives away my age. It's been quite a while since I've been exploring my food relationships. And so I think that's relative to this video for 2 reasons. One, toxic foods clog your liver. And oh my God, I just leaned on these gloves I just watched from landscaping and I thought it was someone's hand. Ooh, it's a green thumb. Okay. The other thing is when you start to get healthy, you do start to detox old emotions, right? So you might feel a healthy anger for the first time in your life, like this anger that you wanted to feel forever, but you couldn't because you didn't have a voice. And so you need to learn how to differentiate. It's not easy, my friends. When I first started to explore emotional release through the Bach flower system of healing, I felt so much deep sadness and anger that for the first time I understood what it was like to vomit cry, or it was like I was vomiting up anger. And it was because I had so much in me that I was detoxifying. So this is good anger. Not that it's good to have that anger, but it's not something that you necessarily need to slow down like the other anger I'm talking about, which is really toxic. So, you know, if someone comes at you and they are malicious and they harm you and they try to harm you, anger can protect you, right? Anger can be a defense. Anger can help you move energy. It's all about energy, right? Like emotion is energy in motion. So emotion is amazing groundwork for your integrity to keep you whole. So that anger could be protecting you. It could also be fueling you to get something done in your life that you need to get done. And I really like doing things when I'm angry because it's fire. It's fire energy. So I did have a situation yesterday that got me really angry. I felt really violated. Someone said they were going to do something, and all of a sudden they decided to do something else, which involved my money. So I felt like they were stealing from me, and I felt very, very angry. So I stayed up and I organized because I just felt like I'm not going to let them take this anger energy. I am going to use it and be productive in my life. I'm not going to let them make me feel like I am pathetic or a loser. I'm going to take this energy and I'm going to be even better. And I was talking to another friend who got angry about a situation. I think their car broke down. And then because of that, they were able to manifest this car of their dreams, even though it was just a rental car. And they were like, I feel like I have superpowers. That's why these situations happen in my life. Anyway, y'all are all superheroes. And this was a really long spiel, but at least I waited till after my song to do it. So if you want to listen to the song again without the spiel, you can just listen to my song and feel the calm and feel whatever healing you get out of it. And definitely message me if you want some more exercises about anger management and feeling your body connection instead of the mental repression. And that really helps to move the stuck anger and the toxic anger that is brooding and festering and becoming bitter. Because you deserve to feel the body connection of your soul, which is pure love and joy and peace and wholeness. And message me if you want to know more about that, or just come to my Qigong class Mondays and Wednesdays, 1:15 at the Decatur YMCA. I also teach belly dance Wednesdays at 2:20, and that's another great movement for moving your emotions and your energy. And there's not enough of that for women in the womb area, which is where a lot of the emotions are stored, whether or not your womb has been effective in whatever trauma you went through. A lot of the energy is stored there. So belly dance is a vehicle for moving that energy. Yes, it's beautiful and erotic. I just get annoyed when people focus on that, especially you guys out there, because it's not about that completely. Yes, it's beautiful and that's all a part of it, you know, but don't degrade women for belly dancing, for expressing their beautiful bodies, for moving their energy. It's all part of being holistic and being connected to your emotions. I love you. Bye.